Hi everyone. I'm going out for a very special lunch today. I've got a friend who has retired and she's having a lovely lunch for us girls. So I decided, in honour of her, because she is such a class act and has got me into very expensive makeup, that I'm going to show you a new purchase, or new purchases. So McGrath has a big sale, and just buy once, nor twice, but 3 times. And during one of their sales they put down their complexion things as well as their mothership palettes. So I've got Midnight Sun, which is right here, but I love the colours, but I want them for more autumn and winter, so I'm going to not touch this until the next month or two. But the one thing I really coveted was a Divine Rose 2 palette, and I got it in the pink. Now, before you ask, I am not wealthy in any way, shape or form. I will admit that I did end up using PayPal Pay for 3, so you pay for it 3 payments, so anyway. And I didn't buy all the products from Pat McGrath. I've bought the foundation, which I don't entirely know is going to be in my right colour. I have to say, the packaging's utterly beautiful. So we're going to need to try this and see how it goes. I got the concealer, which hopefully, again, will be the right colour for me. Fingers crossed. And then I got a load of lipsticks because she'd done a massive lipstick sale before anything. But I managed to pick up, as part of the Divine Rose, the lipsticks that go with the Divine Rose. So we've got the lip liner and the new liquid lipstick that she was doing. So I'm going to do this today. And I love her lip glosses, so I get the minis. So I'm going to use this on top of my lips today, just to add a bit more shine. Anyway, the makeup would probably take too long to do on the camera, so I'm going to do it and come back to you. But as I said, I couldn't buy the primer, I couldn't buy a highlighter or her blushers, because she's just brought out the blushers and they're still full price. And while I don't think £30 is an exceedingly expensive price to pay for a good blusher, after buying all this I couldn't afford much more. So I've not got the powder, I haven't got the highlighter, and I haven't got the primer or the setting spray. But I did get the limited edition pink Divine Rose 2 palette. I mean, look at that. Look at those colours. This one has been giving me dreams. In fact, I don't know how many times I've had to say to Carson that this is the palette I really, really wanted, but I really didn't want to afford it, because I couldn't afford it. But I actually in the ended up only paying like £80 for it, which is a lot of money, I get that, but it's definitely £40 cheaper than £120 that it usually retails for. I'm also very good with my palettes, thus I'm not going to show you the drawer because I haven't been good to them this week. But I do keep them and maintain them very well. I only use clean brushes on new palettes, and I try my best to maintain so that they can last longer. I know that these things are only meant to last a year, but I'm not throwing this out after a year. No chance. I've got makeup probably as old as me. Not the best thing to admit to, I'm sorry, but it's true. Anyway, I'm going to come back and I'm going to show you what I've created with all the makeup. Any funny stories, because this is the first time I've actually opened the foundation and the concealer. Oh, please let them work. Please. I'm still paying for them. Anyway, I'll come back to you. See you in a minute. And here's the final look. It looks good in camera, but it is a bit orangey, the foundation, if I'm being honest. It's very, very liquid, watery like. So I did start to use the sponge and it just wasn't working well, so I went back to my foundation brush to put it on. Concealer's fantastic. A little bit goes a long, long way, being really honest. The eye makeup, I mean, come on. Look at that. Look at that. So, to talk you through the quick look, put this one on all over the eyes, darkened it up with this one. I started using this with a brush, but as always when it comes to the glitter shades, use your finger, and then lightened it up in the inner corner with this one. I went underneath with, if I remember rightly, this kind of goldeny shade here. I went and done it underneath, and then put a little bit of YSL eyeliner, the pinky one, through it. Stunning. This shade, the one that I've been talking about right here, it is exactly what it looks like on the camera. It is beautiful. The shade, it changes from pink to green. Stunning. Absolutely stunning. I'm pleased I've bought it. I know it's a lot of money, but this is something that I'll keep for a long time, and I will love and treasure very much so. I would just love that if maybe later on in life she actually done singles of these. I'd actually be really pleased with that. So anyway, talk you through makeup. I used the ELF Putty Primer, done great. Bobbi Brown, obviously, face cream, foundation, the concealer, and I went in with my Maybelline Studio Fix powder. Blusher and bronzer are brought to you by the Ted Baker, which I bought a while back. I've set my face with the Colourpop Pretty Fresh. I probably should have bought that since I've just bought a load of stuff off them. Anyway, eye makeup primer was Anastasia Beverly Hills primer, and the lipsticks are these beauties. So it's the lip liner in Suburbia and the Divine Rose lip, which is what this is. And if you want to add a little bit of sparkle, we're going to put the shade on Naked Rose. Oh, makeup makes me so happy, especially when it goes well. When I put the foundation on to begin with, didn't think it was going to work out, but it did. Done well. I'm quite pleased with that. Bit of work, but well worth it. And that is me. Oh, and the highlighter, in case you're wanting to know, was the La Belle Diamond Highlighter in the shades Countess. So it's like a light pinky shade, so it's just delicious. Anyway, quite pleased with that. I will do a video when I do the moonlit, the midnight sun, and any lip products I use in future. I do love Pat McGrath's lip products. I think they're some of the creamiest I've ever tested. Her and Charlotte Tilbury pretty much have that game down. And I do actually have Charlotte Tilbury stuff to show you because they done a big sale and I bought stuff. Anyway, if you liked this video, please feel free to like, share, subscribe and comment, because I do love hearing from you. You can find me on Instagram and under How Danny Sees It. But until next time, take care. I'll see you soon. Bye.